Welcome back to another late edition of post-work physics class. Hope you're all having a good week. We are over the hump. I never get to stream on hump day anymore. Make jokes about that. But it's Thursday, so even better. Also, I realized while I was setting up, I don't think I had my mic muted, so you probably heard like random clicking and rustling around and me like moving my mic and stuff for like the first 2 minutes, so apologies for that. We're starting off with Nikke. We're starting off with not talking. It's been another long day, guys. It's been another long day, hence the later stream today. Kind of like reaching the calm. Like I told you, I've been like extremely busy lately, and things have pretty much calmed down, and today was kind of like the last like kind of extra like long stuff that I would have to do. So yeah, we're gonna be chilling now. But yeah, starting off with Nikke, and second half will be Etheria restart. That summer update, man, that summer update is gonna be crazy. That live stream, I didn't get to see it live, of course, because it happened at like 3 or 4 a.m. for me or something like that. But that's good. That's good. That's good news. Like literally nobody was upset about anything that happened in that live stream, right? Besides the fact that we have a 1% limited unit. Although it's unconfirmed. We don't even know if we actually have a 1% limited unit. Presumably we do. But I don't even care. I don't even care. It's going to be a good update. Anyway, let me see who we have in chat. We got Kikro, we got Lone Syndicate, we got Rice Shower. I think you're a first-time chatter. What's up? What's up? That E-leg, bro, dude, for real. E-leg is peak culture right there. Yeah, late stream. Hello. My day was long, but good. I'm not like totally burnt out. It was definitely was a positive day, just kind of a long one. ASMR before E-leg. yeah, I guess you got some like desk noises. You're upset at the Rappy skin. Why? Just because like there's a gotcha skin for Rappy? I mean, gotcha skins in general are not the best, I guess is what I'll say. So that's understandable. I think it's gonna be popular though. I've already seen like a lot of people saying online how it's like, oh, this is the best gotcha skin we've gotten, which frankly I definitely disagree with that, but it is a good one. I don't think it's the best one at all, like not even close, but it's solid. You know, if you're a big Rappy fan, I could definitely see buying it. Like I don't think it's trash by any means, but I've seen a lot of hype around it. A very plot-heavy summer, yeah. Dude, this summer is gonna be thick. You saw people making jokes saying that Dorothy gonna be 0.5% because she's limited and a pilgrim, and you're just thinking, please, don't talk that into existence. Dude, that would be brutal. I mean, like, so the pilgrim rate is normally 0.5%, right? Just like the normal rate for other units is 2%. But on a rate up, it's doubled, right? So it would be crazy if they, because she's a rate up, right? I mean, she literally only has a rate up. Because she's a limited unit, she only has a rate up banner. Which is actually kind of interesting. Assuming she's a pilgrim, right? Within the normal rate up pilgrim rate. But she's also the only limited pilgrim that we've had. She will be the first ever and currently, you know, only unit that has a base rate of 1%, right? Because there's no other version of the gacha where she's 0.5, whereas everything else in the game would either be 0.5, 2%, or 1%, or 4%. And so she's like the only one that will actually have like a rate of 1% only. Although I can't imagine she will be the only one for long. Hopefully this doesn't go down too dark of a road and we just get like a ton of limited pilgrims, but I would expect that this is not the only one we will get. You know you're not a fan of a character getting a skin when she's already gotten another one in a few months. Yeah, I mean, which is something that I totally talked about in my video too, right? Like, if you just want a different skin for Rappy, which is totally understandable, don't jump the gun on this one. Ooh, we can level up. Nice. Because we're getting the free one for the community popularity vote later this year. And so, like, I'm not getting the gacha skin for Rappy. But I've been, like, critical of her design, right? Like, I think that, like, getting a new design is good, but I'll wait for the free one. Rice says, this month is crazy for gamers. A lot of new release games. Oh, yeah? What are you looking forward to, Rice? What's coming out this month? Let's talk to Isabel. What's up, Viscachan? Welcome to the stream. If you do 200 polls and no Dorothy, you will quit Nikke again. Bro, I mean, this is the perfect opportunity to use pity, okay? If you want Dorothy at all, which, you know, if you're just a fan of her character or her design, or like you wait to see what her kit does, if she's good, you know, for whatever reason, if you want her, now is the time to use the tickets. I mean, because we've never had a limited Pilgrim before, right? So don't just sink like 200 polls. Use the gold tickets. This is literally the best time possible to use tickets. Lone Syndicate says, I'm getting every skin, no bikini shall be unaccounted for. Lone Syndicate, open up a swimwear shop. I've already missed some bikinis, so that ship has sailed for me. I didn't get the masked one. Guess I have all the other summer units. I think there's probably some other summer skins I haven't gotten too. Like, masked wasn't even well, was masked a summer skin? I don't remember if that was just like a random skin she got or if it was actually for a summer event. But it is a bikini either way. I feel like there's probably a couple like summer skins that I haven't gotten. I'm getting the Senti one though. No regrets on that one. Can't wait to unlock that. That's why Chuve is involved in this summer event because of shotgun buffers and Julia. Who? Yeah, dude, I said in my video, I think a lot of people forgot that Julia existed. Like, Julia flies under the radar more than, like, any other unit, right? Because, like, her kit was terrible, even on day one. Because it's not like she has a lot of, like, crazy different effects. It was very basic, right? Because she's a launch unit. And it revolved around crit. Crit is not that great in this game. And so there was just, like, no reason to use her. And then she's had hardly any story content. Like, she's barely involved in anything. People forget about her. There was one event that I do remember she was in. Well, I can't remember what the event was called, but yeah. Poor Julia. Hopefully this treasure and her skin is going to give her some attention. Every character deserves, like, some time in the spotlight, so I'm rooting for her. Because I actually liked her original design. I thought it was kind of cool. Can't believe 3 years without Summer Sugar. Yeah, our girl got left out last year. Looks like it's happening again this year. Also excited to treasure Julia. Nice, nice. Yeah, you got the Isabel buff. Now you're getting the Julia buff. Dude, Lone Syndicate. Looking out for all the unpopular girls. Bay treasures legit. I mean, Bay, if we're talking character designs, Bay is definitely legit. Hopefully the treasure makes her good. I will be happy to use her. So if you guys saw me stream on Tuesday, which is my last stream, I did my one and only raid run It was a little bit of a mess, but again, you know, it was the one and only run that I could do. So I did my best, and it got me into the top 3%. Ended up being 2.35. So if anyone was curious, that's how I ended up. I'm happy with the score. Gets me the frame. I think getting to 14 or even 15 was probably pretty easily achievable if I had done it a second day and actually, like, you know, practiced a few runs. Maybe could have tweaked my teams a little bit to get up to 16. Who knows? But got to do some scuffed runs and still get in there. All right, let's. What do I have in inventory here? Most of the people on my Discord made it into the top 3% too, so shout out to y'all. We got some strong players on my Discord community, by the way. Anybody not on my Discord already, let me actually put an invite link in the chat. I haven't done that recently, and I should be, like a good content creator. There we go. Let's see, did that go to both YouTube and Twitch? Yes, it did. Okay, cool. So, link to my Discord. Join up if you haven't already. It's welcome to, like, anybody. We cover a lot of gacha games on there too. There's some exclusive channels, like if you're a channel member or if you're like in my union or something like that. But most of them are open to like just anybody in the community. Let's see, I gotta pin this in chat. Yes. There we go. Okay. Ooh, let's see if we can get a new sticker. It's not a new sticker. Hardly surprising, though. Did new stickers exist? Ooh, we got some of these. Which I guess I'm just going to save these, right? Like, I was going to start building Miranda, but now I'm like, Bay, maybe Tuve. I mean, I'm probably going to hold on to those. Julia, I'm kind of excited for this round of treasures. Most of the treasures so far, I've been like, I don't know, I'm like either not that into the unit, or I just don't think that they got that strong. But this round of treasure units kind of has me hyped. What's crazier than Julia only being in 2 events? Diesel, Brid, and Salone, not sure who that is, has never been in any event? That can't be right. I feel like Diesel's been in multiple events. Let me do the challenge. Just vibing to the music. All right. To the story. We got second half of hard today. Lone Syndicate says Diesel you find it exception. You find is an exception because she keeps getting the skin, so it's hard to forget. Plus, she got a treasure. She did get a treasure too. Yeah, she was in the first batch. So has she never actually been in an event? She's just been like event adjacent because she's always been part of like the login or like a monthly pass or something like that. That is kind of wild because like Shift Up loves them some Diesel. And Godly says playing through Brown Dust 2 summer event. Bro, don't get me started on Brown Dust 2. We got a Mana Culture in here. Anyway, playing Brown Dust summer event. I was wondering why there hasn't been summer Brid yet. Okay, I see the connection there. Yeah, I mean, well, we got Eleg. Eleg and Brid are similar vibes if you're talking about what I think you're talking about. Dude, Brown Dust 2 is wild. I recently started playing it for the anniversary, whenever that started a week or two ago, and I've been extremely casual. There's been like 3 days in a row when I haven't even logged in, but those character designs are crazy. Like, I don't know how that's even in the App Store. Like, it's seriously crazy. Got a little snack here. You can get some more ASMR. The last stage. Dude, I have so little resources. I'm doomed. I'm talking about how hyped I am for summer, but I'm doomed. I don't regret dumping everything into Stellar Blade. I was more excited, still am more excited for Stellar Blade than summer. I got my first ever Core 7. I mean, like, everything was epic about it. No regrets. But I still wish I had more for summer. Gotta get Eleg and Dorothy. At least one of each. I'm gonna have to get lucky. I'm definitely gonna have to get lucky. Like, if RNGesus does not like me for this event, I am screwed. Because right now, I can only do like 5 multis. Look at that. 15,000 gems. I don't know, I have like a few rainbow tickets, like 25 or something. What should I be buying here? I guess we'll just start getting the skill manuals. Can you even make content on YouTube for Brown 2 with how wild that game can be? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's been a couple times where YouTube has not liked my Nikke videos, and Brown 2 is crazy. But I mean, there's content creators out there. Like, there's definitely content creators out there for Brown 2. I don't know if they run into problems or not. I mean, some of Brown 2 is just straight up corn. Like, it's the corniest shit ever. Dude, we're waiting so long for this A2 skin. 2 more weeks. Have I been lucky on every banner for the past year? Yeah, kinda. Don't jinx it, Kikro. Rice Shower asks, mind if I ask how many games you play? Like gacha games or just games in general? Well, I play 2 games consistently and like run semi-competitive unions for. So that's Nikke and Etheria Restart. Those are like the 2 that, like, no matter what, everything has to get done every day. And then I gotta like manage everybody else in the union to make sure they're doing their shit too. Although I'm kind of in a good place where most members are kind of pretty good at self-managing, so I don't have to actually do that much. But anyway, so those are the 2. And then I casually play, I mean, I guess at the moment, Brown 2. But like I said, super casually. I'm still playing Diablo's Core. That's also very casual. I'll log in, like, it kind of goes in spurts. Like, there will be weeks where I log in every day, and then sometimes I'll just, like, forget about it for, like, 5 days or whatever. Just kind of comes and goes. I technically still play Azure Lane, but there will be like big gaps in that. Like I played a lot over the summer event that happened a few weeks ago, but like I haven't logged in since then, like since the event ended, so like it's pretty hit or miss. So those are like all the gacha games. So I guess I play 3 gacha games very casually, where I don't even log in all the time, and then 2 gacha games I play daily. And then for like other games, I am playing some games with other friends. So I'm playing Valheim with a group of friends. I'm playing Last of Us 2 with a friend. We're kind of just like going through the campaign together. And yeah, I need to come back to play the Nikke DLC for Stellar Blade. Haven't played Stellar Blade since the update. Oh, don't play First Descendant anymore. Kind of just got tired of it. I finally finished Astrobot, like a month or so ago. I think I mentioned that before. And I'm about to start Bloody Spell, which is like a Ninja Gaiden-ish like action game, like set in like, I don't know, like historical fantasy, not historical China. What was I snacking on? Oh, it was a marshmallow egg that I still had from Easter. Chocolate covered marshmallow egg. Don't worry, I'm going to Eleg and Dorothy in 1 multi each. Nice. So the resources won't even be a problem. Dude, Lone Syndicate believes. Think positive thoughts. All right, I like it, I like it. What's up, Zaki? Welcome to the stream. Says, I wish I had the money to buy the next Rappy $50 skin for free gacha skin for the later months. Better one up this one. I mean, if you're a big Rappy fan, that does feel bad. But honestly, gacha skins are always a ripoff. Like, I'm just going to say it. Now, that doesn't mean that, like, if you're a big fan of the character, you're wrong for buying it. But I'm just saying, like, gacha skins are just inherently a ripoff. So, you know, if you can't get it, try not to feel too bad about it. It's better to not spend $50 on a cosmetic in a game if it's not just like meaningless money to you. Like, you know, and this is not to like put down anybody who does spend money on gachas, because again, there are people who just like have that budget and then like whatever, right? And that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But like, there's also tons of people there who do not have that kind of money to spend on games, and there's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't be spending that on games then. I have a lot more stuff than I would as a content creator than I would otherwise, right? Like, sometimes people will give me like super chats specifically to buy something, which is cool. Or, you know, because I'm making like some money back, at least a little bit, sometimes I'll buy stuff just to like make content or whatever. But if it was just like me playing a game and like I didn't stream or anything like that, I probably wouldn't have actually bought any gacha skins. Lone Syndicate needs to buy the DLC for Stellar Blade. Yeah, you should definitely do it. Where is this? Oh, okay. I've already bought it. It's installed, but I just haven't played it yet. Been playing Uma Musume. Yeah? How is it? I actually meant to play it on stream once just for the heck of it, because it was so popular in Japan, or is so popular in Japan, I should say. Like, it's been insanely successful, and I just thought it would be interesting just to try it. But when it launched, I don't remember what happened. I wasn't able to play it when it launched, and I wasn't really planning to stick with it anyway, but it's funny enough as a concept. I think it was just like, you know, my life was insanely busy, and that's why I didn't get to it. Hey, how many people know a YouTuber that goes by Cabbage? Does anybody know Cabbage? He was a YouTuber that I used to watch, and he played Uma Musume, like very casually, but would make like some content for it. That's how I first heard about it, like way back when it first launched in Japan. Hacking data. Oh, okay, I guess I need to go over here. My take made you feel better? Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Just being real, you know? You felt hyped for the skin, yet down for not having the means to buy it yet. Yeah, no worries, man. Don't stress about that. Where am I? Shouldn't I be hacking around here? What the hell? I thought the, like... Oh, here. Here we go. Pew 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 pew. Imagine this is what hacking actually was like. Computer science majors out there are like, they're like, oh yeah, I'm hacking, and they're really just playing like an old school top-down shooter. Rice remembers me playing Azure Lane and Deebless Core. Nice. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've made any content or like streamed it, but still on my phone, gets played occasionally. Oh my god. Shut up, Ramil. Uma Musume is good. You like it. It's your second favorite game now. Wow. I mean, you're definitely not alone. It's been so successful, it's kind of insane. The aesthetic of a game and the world is definitely really important to me. And so, what the hell? Why can't I... Ooh, I don't want to go into the shop. Why is that hacking symbol like disappearing every time I like... Oh my god, frickin' Ramil is in the way. Emil. Why am I calling him Ramil? Holy crap, he's annoying. Go away. Trying to hack in, okay? Here we go. Ooh, I got hit. Hacking in movies is also such BS. Swordfish, for instance. Yo, I've seen that movie. I don't know, that's like an old movie though. I can't really remember details about it, but yes. Just in general, there's always like some crazy like graphical interface and like, you know, it's like, oh, I'm hacking in, and it's like, it looks like they're playing a video game. That's like obviously not what that looks like. And like, not that I'm like a hacker or a coder or anything like that, but like, from my understanding, like obviously it's not like a video game, right? But it's like really mundane. Like a lot of hacking is literally just like phishing for information emails, right? Or just like brute force attempts where you just have a bot type in a password over and over and over again. Like actually like hacking into something, as you might imagine it, I think is like extremely like rare and a much different process than like anybody thinks of it as. You know, like the idea of like finding some kind of like weakness in a security system or whatever. Like, not to say that like that's impossible, but that's just not like not a thing that's usually done. You mute the little guy? Yeah, I did, and then I accidentally unmuted him. What's up, Black Ace? Welcome to the stream. Grimdo says he's skipping the story sucked. Wait, the story sucked on what? Kikro, been rereading Nier event. Might as well. You actually like the Nier story? Yeah, I don't blame you. Let's check and see where the Union's at. We're up to level 5, huh? Cool. The normal attack day is just so easy. Most of us don't even get to attack. Like, we clear it before everyone can even use an attack. Alright, let's go to the Ark. The con of Uma Musume is you pull for support instead of the character. Huh. Yeah, I mean, some gacha games won't do, like, new characters, right? It'll be, like, just a weapon gacha, or, like, an alternate costume for the character, or something like that. The lyrics in the song for Nier are in French, whereas the actual lyrics from the Nier Automata game are their own original language, called Chaos Language. German, French, English, etc. Yeah, Zachy, I've heard something similar to that. Yeah, I know they've mixed like some French, some Scandinavian languages, like Swedish, and then part of it is just like straight up gibberish, to just give it kind of like its own unique vibe. Grimdust says, hacking is very tedious and mundane. Not all the furious keyboard banging you see in movies. I can imagine. I can totally imagine. What's up, Josh? Welcome to the stream. Broke boy summer is right. You didn't give us a chance? Dude, they did not give us a chance. No break for the broke boy. Shout out to all the lurkers. Welcome, anybody joining the stream. I pinned a link to my Discord if you haven't joined already. Get on there. What are you doing with your life? Talk to some fellow weebs or something. Come on. What's up, Vermouth? Welcome to the stream. Pulled Sora. Okay. Because cuteness and theme song, no regrets. Yo, that's the best. When you pull a character just because you like them and you don't have regrets, I completely support that. Good for you. Devs gave us 2 weeks for the Sora event. Yeah, except if you're someone who missed Nier the first time, there was no break. Because then you're trying to pull for 2B and A2. Which, by the way, we're going to do some polls tonight. Because I haven't been using my my event tickets. But let's trash Kraken first. Yeah, I think Gribjaw, actually, he was really active on my computer build advice channel on Discord. So we have a variety of things, by the way. So if you're into like PC builds or whatever, we got a space for that too. But anyway, he had a lot of advice and stuff. So I imagine whatever he says about hacking may come from some real knowledge. Not to say that he's a hacker. That's not what I'm saying. But, you know, I mean, maybe he is. I don't know. He could be a low-key piece of shit. I don't know. Probably not. I hope not. Oh my god. Bruh. Doesn't even matter. Does not even matter. We got to tier 7 even though I messed it up. Dude, that's when you know you made it. Like, screw it. You don't need to do the QTE. I had enough damage before he killed me anyway. That's the first time that's happened. Grimjaw says I'm not a hacker, I'm a network engineer. Yeah, so knows computer stuff. One of the most efficient and most common ways to hack is simply social engineering. Yeah, I totally believe it. That's what I was saying. Like, just like fishing for info, getting people to like do dumb stuff that they didn't realize they're doing. I'm sure that's way easier than like, you know, oh, I found a back end way into the system or like whatever. I just like made up stuff that probably doesn't even mean anything. For molds, you're not excited anyways because you have nothing. Well, okay, so something I want to clear up. I mean, we don't know this for sure. We'll see what actually happens with the update drops, but I don't think anything about our current molds is going to change, okay? They're adding an additional type of mold, a new type of mold. I don't think all molds that anybody saved up are going to magically turn into 100% molds. So if you don't have any right now, I don't think you actually need to stress about it. Part of your job is securing the network? Okay, all right. Okay, let's do some polls for A2 and 2B before we finish up the rest of those dailies. Bob says we get the new molds retroactively. So, I mean, if there were milestones that those molds would appear on, yes. But I don't think... I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But when I read it, I don't think that means that these molds are going to change. We will just get additional different molds. But like all the previous molds are still going to exist and not be 100%. All right, to the recruit. Because the thing said there will be a new type of mold added. Not that they would be like changing them, you know? Which I saw a lot of comments on my video being like, I saved my molds or whatever. Now I'll get better stuff. But I don't think that's how that's going to work. All right, so we got A2 and 2B. We're going to use these polls for A2, and we're going to do them one at a time. Okay? One at a time for A2. If you want my thoughts, I made a whole video on which unit is actually worth it. TLDR 2B might be better for you in the long run. That's a blue spark. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, I don't have the thing. Never mind. I was going to change the color of my light. It's okay. If she comes, she comes. That was a sentence. All right. Hole number 2 for A2. Change? No. Recruit again. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go straight to recruit again. Nope. I don't think the blue sparks can change. Is that a thing? I don't think... I'm pretty sure if it's blue, it's just blue then. Why doing one poll? Because I don't have that many tickets, so it's more exciting. Also, if I do somehow get an A2, then maybe I'll try and go to 2B after. So I get them both at core 1. Someone clipped Sparks just sat out of context. Yeah. It's probably happened before. It's probably happened before. It's the occupational hazard of saying things on the internet. All right. We're halfway through these tickets. Halfway through. All right. 5 tickets. 5 tickets. Come on, A2. Show me some loyalty. I've held you up as one of my favorites for the whole time. Don't let me down. Grimjaw donated $5 with the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Grimjaw. I appreciate it. He says, super chat reduced for the piece of shit comment. Hey, I said you may be. I don't know. I mean, who knows? But either way, thank you. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Grimjaw has been a longtime supporter of the channel. It's a blue spark. It's a blue spark. Okay, 3 more. 3 more. B mode. I should be like A2. Alright. Did that work? No. Alright. Maybe she thought I was mocking her. Alright. I'm sorry, A2. I'm sorry, A2. A2 is a serious girl, okay? I shouldn't be like goofing around. Okay. Alright, let's go, A2. It's time. Okay, we got 1 more. 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. Please come home, A2. Sag. Okay. Well, I think I still get a few more of these, so not all hope is lost. To the aardvark. Alright, Elysian Tribe Tower. That stage went by so fast. Kikro says, with these near tickets, I'll have enough for pity, so lucky pity Dorothy. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, the cool thing is that these, like, event tickets add to your gold tickets, so that is a good point. I'm not sure where I'm at. I don't have that many, because I used all my gold tickets for Core 7 Eve. Yeah, my luck is in summer. That's right, Rice. Exactly. If I don't get A2, no big deal. Saving the luck for the summer event. We got new characters today in Etheria too, so we'll take a look at those. Am I excited for them? Not really. Although I may be more excited for the girl, I forget her name, than I was initially. We'll do a friendship poll at the end of the Nikke section too. Well, I just noticed her things kind of like light up, her like little red stars. Alright. Arena time. Oh my god, it's Champion Arena Finals. The highlight of my week. Let me just wait for this to load. Apparently I failed my prediction. Let's cheer for the underdog. Let's do that. Good luck, whatever your name was. I don't even remember which one I cheered for. Alright, Rookie Arena. Let's blast through these. LD character broke your free-to-play funds. Never came. Well, wait a minute. You didn't, so you're pulling for Yelly, Kikro? You didn't go to Pity? Like, why didn't you go to Pity? Lone Syndicate says, in Etheria, you find it hard to be excited for new characters because even if you do like them and their design, if I get them, I will build them right away. You can't build them right away. Yeah, I mean, which is exactly what I said in my video, right? It's like, I completely agree with that. It's like, even if there's a really good character, which I don't think either of these are must pulls, but even if there's a really good character, probably can't build them because they're still building somebody else, which is fine. I don't think there should be enough resources where you just like automatically get to build everything. But it's pretty exaggerated. Like, you can't even build one character per month. And like, not all characters need to be built all the way. So, you know, whatever. But I think we need more Perfect Lattice. The other problem with getting hyped for characters in Etheria is, like, even if they look badass, there's like no story about them. Like, we haven't seen Yelly in the story. We haven't seen either of these two new people in the story. They don't have events for them. They haven't shown up in the main campaign. So it's like, there's no context. These are just like random ass people. I think that that might be the biggest problem with their launch of characters, just from like a marketing perspective. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to be that invested because I know like literally nothing about these characters, you know? Nikke does a really good job of that, right? And most games do, frankly. Like, when a new character comes out, there's going to be some type of spotlight event, you know? It's going to, like, either introduce the brand new character in an event, or maybe we've seen them in the story before and we're going to learn more about them. You know, but, yeah. Didn't have enough, unfortunately. Really? So you used all of your Hydra Crystals? That's really unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Alright, who am I fighting here? Gun go? Gun go where? Flamingo. Let me try fighting Flamingo. This is probably a suicide mission. Maybe I have a chance. Let's try it. The dude, from what you hear, is discounted Kraken, and the girl on paper is good, but from what you hear is in PvE is trash. Yeah, so I was initially more into the dude. I thought he was probably going to be better, although it would take lattices, which, you know, was a thing. But from what I saw online, apparently, like you were saying, like, he's kind of like not even as good as some of the SRs. So then I was like, okay, well, no need. I think the biggest value for him is the buff strip, right? But you need to have enough investment to make that buff strip, like, reliable. And the girl I thought was kind of meh, but people said she's good, but I guess maybe not. Maybe not. If you're going to ask, but you already dropped Girls Frontline 2. Yeah, I did already drop Girls Frontline 2. I did. Oh. Oh my gosh. All right. Boop Beep, my nemesis. I can't fight him. Oh, wait. Horus? Osiris? Can I beat Osiris? Probably not, but we're going to try. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta try. 2 for 2. Hydrate, everybody. Hydrate. Drink some water. Could be tap water, bottled water, sparkling water. Just don't let it be like a soda. Water. Water, guys. Water. Okay. Anything else I need to do here besides look at Eve because she's beautiful? I think we're pretty much done, right? Is it time to move on? Oh, I did say I was going to do a friendship poll. I can do my raid attacks. Let's do my raid attacks. Let's do it. Kitro's an instigator. I love the character soda, okay? I love the character soda. Alright, do I have a water team? Sure, let's use this. Let's fight Cucumber. When you get to hard mode, I gotta mock, actually plan out my teams, be very careful about what I'm doing. But in this case, I mean, everything's way too easy. So we'll just blow through this as fast as we can here. That was even faster than I was expecting, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Cucumber is down. I guess I will attack Gravedigger. Do I have an iron team? Yeah. Wait, why can't I attack it? Oh, because I have freaking crown in here. Okay. Who can I put in here instead? Does it matter? Probably matters. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but, you know, kind of matters. You know what? Let's do clay. We're gonna do clay. Anybody used clay in a raid before? I actually don't even remember what Clay's kit does. But she's a top-tier unit in this instance. Look at how we're destroying Gravedigger. There we go. Clay did a thing, whatever her burst does. Just looked at a painting of Wahua what? By German painter, okay. Love these OG waifus. Bro. Bro is looking at like broke new paintings. And calling them OG waifus. Alright, alright. Next time I go to a museum, I'm gonna be like, dang, these are some OG waifus. Clay is true damage support. Oh, she is true damage support. That's true. Okay. Ha ha. That was a pun. Clay carried. Dude, Clay totally carried. It's true. You guys saw it here first. Okay. I need to win. Now I have... God damn it. Wait, let me fix that team. Let me put Crown over here again. Where's Crown? Oh, she's probably all the way down here. There we go. Hello? And then, let's see, I can't use... What's her face? Oh, I should have used Eve last time, just for fun. I need a different burst too. Let's go with... Senti, in honor of her getting a new skin. Dang. Can't wait for Senti to get her makeover. Bro, what? What happened? That was insanely fast. That was so fast. It was... That should be illegal. Okay. Alright. Mother Whale. Alright, somebody get at Mother Whale. Let's move us up these levels. Okay, grab these rewards, and let's do the friendship pull. All right, here we go. Any SSR, please grant me an SSR. Number 2. Elysian. Polly. Alright, Polly heard she's getting a treasure. She's out here. She's like, core me up. Let me see. I don't know where my Polly's at. Polly. Is she good? I have her at core 1. Alright. Oh, I forgot she got the cheerleader one. That's cute. Alright. Core 2 Polly. Alright, it's time for some Etheria. How do I do this? There we go. And we will do some polls. We'll do some polls. Oh, what happened? Got off center. Let's fit to screen. Hello? There we go. All right. And let's turn the sound up because I always forget to do this. Did I get anything good? Oh my god. I'm trying to farm one piece of Onslaught attack gear for the right-hand side for a core, and good lord, it's impossible. Thankfully, we're getting 2 drops soon. Let's see. Kikro says, I want to add, we really don't have a ton of pilgrims left to do seasonal alternates. Only one left in Modernia. Noah, Isabel, Haran, Red Hood, expect all to get main story alts. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, some of them might be seasonal. Who knows? I see what you're saying, though. Bob says some people don't struggle. Everybody struggles at some point. Okay, so we got our 2 new units here. Oh, let me do a thing. Do that thing here, and then I'll do a thing here too. Okay. So, I predicted that Nahor would be the better of the two. I never thought he'd be amazing, but just having the is this the one that removes? Yeah, this one that like strips the buffs and then blocks them is probably his most useful skill, right? Like this is good. But you have to get this invested to get your 3-turn cooldown on this. And there's other people that can strip buffs, right? So like, you know, Mia can strip buffs, although she's not the best at it. Heinrich. What is her name? The red unit. The witch-looking sexy lady. So, I mean, you've got other options. But he is one that can strip buffs. Fu Cho, I think, is better than I initially thought. I thought she was pretty mid. Her design is pretty cool. Like, this whole kind of like 2D looking, like, painting background is dope. And, like, dang, those are some thighs. But I don't know if she's, like, worth it. Dude, they definitely made her, like, look at this. Super curvy, and then we look at her here and not, I don't know, the 3D model isn't as good, is it? Dude, this kind of looks like a koi carp tail. I don't know, cool design though. Anyway, you know, again, just none of these. I think this Moonveil buff is better than I initially thought it was, but none of these units like do something that like nothing else does, right? So. I'm just going to do 1 multi-summon for Fu Cho and hope that I can get her. If not, whatever. I originally thought maybe I'd try and get Nahor, but I think we're just going to try and at least... We'll try 1, maybe 2 of Fu Cho. Wish me luck, guys. It is purple. Which is not exciting. We did not get there. Oh, we did get, what's her name, though? Mizuki. Should I do 1 more for her? I can do 1 more for her. We got her. Okay. In 2 polls, I'll take it. I will take it. In 2 polls. There we go. Fu Cho came home. Dude, this art looks so good. And then the 3D model, unfortunately, just doesn't look that great. Yes, I will share this and get some redemption. Am I going to build her? No, because, you know, I don't think she's a high priority. But I have her. Let me just take a screenshot real quick. If I want to build her in the future. You know, she's a cool unit. And if I, you know, 2 multis to get her feels like a good price for her. No complaints. Dr. Yo says, I wasn't sure you were streaming tonight since you weren't streaming at your usual start time. Yeah, I had to be late tonight as well. I did adjust the time, but yeah, I didn't say anything about it on Discord or anything. So sorry if I messed up your schedule. Dr. Yo says, you think you're saving her, they're both aren't that great. Yeah. Yeah, I would recommend everybody save. Like just save. Like they're fine, I think, from what I've heard and my own analysis before. Let me add one. Let me post on Discord since I did get lucky. Let's see. We'll post her. Two tap. Okay. So what do we actually need to do? Grab some quest rewards. I guess I'll go look at her. I did just get her, right? Fucho, where are you? What have a thing here? Oh, just a bunch of words. I don't know what a good build for her is, to be honest. At some point, I'll think about it. But again, not gonna bother building her right now. So I'm actually trying to build Veronica, which is the name I couldn't think of. So I'm just barely starting to build Veronica. You can say I have Alicorn on her because it's kind of like for PvP, but also I will use her for Terramaton. And then I have some Wellspring and Swift Rush on her right now, but not like I haven't like used her at all yet. But she is the person that I'm starting to work on. I finished... I don't know if I showed you guys this last time. I finished Ling Lo's skill 1. So she is a healing beast. And Yelly, I want to start building her skill 3. So my lattices are going to start going into her. I also need to farm some of these. Let's do that right now. I should wait for double drops, but I'm just gonna do it now. Oh, I'm in continuous combat already. HP bonus. Why are these always HP bonus? I will never get an attack stat on this. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, well, let's just challenge this once. Try and get enough. Pretty sure she's HP based, similar to Valerian. Okay, alright. I really want to be able to beat Nightmare Terramaton. And I feel like it's not that far away. Like, I kind of have to get lucky on a run, but I've gotten kind of close to beating him. We'll try it again on stream. I don't think I'll manage, but I'm kind of close. Alright, let's do this one more time. I do mean Inferno. What did I call it? But yes, I definitely mean Inferno. Rice says, it piqued your interest to play this game before? It's a pretty good game. It's not without its faults. No game is. But it has pretty deep strategic gameplay. It's got some good multiplayer modes, like the Union and like guild versus guild battles, the real-time PvP. It's got some pretty cool gameplay. I said Nightmare. Yeah, definitely not Nightmare. Not Nightmare. Not Hell. Inferno. Inferno. Yes. That is what I meant. Dude, I hope I could beat Nightmare. Gonna watch my guide before you play. Nice. Yeah, I put out a couple of like new player guides. Alright, so we can get this, at least get a little extra HP. Okay, so what do we actually want to do? I'll show you where I'm at for the hyperlink charter. So I still have not beat Sharon on Inferno. Maybe we should try that today too. And I can't beat Nightmare Terramaton, so this is impossible for me right now. But we'll try that today too. And what am I waiting on here? Oh, I have to be Asynchronous Echoes Shadow Hoyon. I think I just haven't tried this yet. I don't know if I can beat it or not. Let's see where I'm at for Asynchronous Echoes. Okay, so I'm on the one right before Shadowflame Hoyon. Kazami. Oh, I'm on Nightmare for her. This match is kind of hard. I mean, I beat all these on my first try, but it's kind of crazy. There's so much CC in these matches. This might actually be hard to beat. But we'll just come back to that. Anybody want to do Phantom Theater before we get into something else? Let me try some Phantom Theater. Put this in chat. If anybody would like to join, let's see. I should have this team fight the fire one. All right, yeah, I'm gonna fight the fire one, but I will take Kloss out. And sure, we'll put Hellkit in here. That seems good. Let's see. For co-op, I'll put in Kloss, Freya, Mia. We got applications. Are any of these people in chat? I don't know. I'll accept this person. Okay, so they're deploying. So this is the co-op mode. If you guys are new to Etheria Restart, you can get daily rewards by... so you have like, you're fighting 3 bosses at once. One of them is your team, one of them is your ally's team, and then one of them is combined of you and your ally against one boss. So let's watch the co-op one. It's a bit of a ragtag team. I don't know if Mia's going to be able to keep up with enough healing that we need. Run Nightmare difficulty? Wait, is this Nightmare? Am I making this up now? I think this is Nightmare difficulty. On Nightmare difficulty, these guys are pretty hard. The highest I've gotten was SS. And usually, like if I'm with a random, I'll get like A or 1S. I don't think I've ever gotten triple S on Nightmare yet. Alright, so we're up to A already. Okay, so far we're doing pretty well with the heals. Mia actually has an extremely strong heal. The problem is she can only heal once every 4 turns, right? Because none of her other abilities have healing. I mean, her, like, skill 1 does add a little shield to somebody, but it's not that great. Dark Heals has gotten pretty lucky with a couple of triple S clears, but the carries had a level 100 account. Dang. That's cool. Okay, so we're up to S. Let's check in on my team really quick. Oh, who went down? Oh, Hellkid went down. Kind of surprised. Hellkid is, like, usually a little more tanky. See what our ally is doing. Okay, one of their units went down. Their Rosa went down. They kind of just stacked a lot of DPS on this team. They have Rosa, Messiah, and Yelly. Go back to my team. Dinning went down in the co-op team. Alright, we achieved the double S. We achieved the double S. Is triple S within reach? I don't know. We're going to lose a lot of damage not having Dinning on this team anymore. And they just got an attack and speed buff. Everything else is holding strong. Each team has just lost one person, so not too bad. Halfway to triple S. Is it possible? So I'm curious, guys. Anybody watching right now, did you poll for either Nahor or Fuchio? Let's do a little survey. I'll do a poll on YouTube. Let's see. Nahor. Wait, how do you spell her name? Is it U-I or I-U? I forget. Let me double check. I-U. Okay, it is I-U. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got the triple S while I was making the survey. And now we died. Dude, good timing. Nice, triple S clear. Thank you, random dude. We did well. Right now is a nope from Dr. Eagles. Probably for the best. I literally need one Onslaught core that has, like, attack bonus on it. You have no idea how many times I've done this. The RNG for the equipment in this game is so crazy. We should probably be farming. You know what? No, I really need that more than shells, to be honest. So I'm just going to keep going with it. Oh no, I did Inferno. Okay, well, here we go. We'll try Inferno. So the problem is, I think I need slightly better equipment. One of them being that one piece of Onslaught gear. You guys can see how my Inferno run goes here. So this has been the team I've gotten close with. Lily, Dinning, Mia, Valerian, and Hellkid. I've tried Kloss, but the thing is, I have to keep Mia in for like a stripper or healer. And so if I put in Kloss, I have to take out like Hellkid or Lily, which that's crazy, right? I've also tried with Freya, but she just doesn't do enough in this situation. My Chloros isn't built enough. I do more damage with Ditting, and I don't have a dot team like Shadow Sonya. Rice is still downloading the game? Dang. On PC or mobile? Okay, so you gotta get some RNG to start off strong in this fight. Like, my Lily is, like, basically dead, right? So I'm just gonna restart because I want to start off with, like, the most, you know, chance possible. And sometimes, depending on who he attacks, I'm in a better situation. Okay, so, like, here. This is better. This is where we want to be. So, I am going to buff Hellkid. We'll put the shield on, and we're only attacking the body here. There's no way we can take the time to attack the arms. And then we're going to heal with Mia. And now I'm actually going to put an invincibility on Lily. I'm not going to use the health equalizer. There you go. And look at that. It saved her twice. Alright, AoE to refresh my skills. And then we will actually just use the stun ability. Because I can't inflict him with a debuff yet, because of this, right? So I can't do the attack down. We still have shields up, so I don't want to waste the shields. So we're just going to hit him with a normal attack. We'll try the Dispel. Dispel failed. Alright, now we'll do the health equalizer. And we'll reapply the shield. And it feels like it's going really well. But when he gets down to about a third health, it tends to just all go wrong. I'm going to buff Ditting. We can finally apply attack down. Oof, Ditting is looking pretty rough right there. Alright, we got him down to about 50%. We can heal, thankfully. And not only was this a big heal, didn't help Ditting over here though, but it refreshed our skills, which is almost more important. Let's look at Ditting over here. Twin Trick, White Fang. Okay. All right. All right, I'm gonna do an invincibility on Ditting. Ooh, just in time because he's about to get hit. And now it's over. Like, Hellkid goes down, so then he gets an extra turn, and it just, like, spirals completely out of control. So this was actually a worse run than I've done a lot of times. We'll give it a try one more time. But all it takes is one unit to get, like, low on HP. We're gonna restart. And then, like, that's it. Like, that's the unique thing about Teramaton. For some bosses, you can still, like, if you're close, you can still, like, survive, right? And push to get the victory. But on Teramaton, as soon as one person goes down, you're just fucked. It's over. Because then he gets an an extra turn that then gets to like AoE wipe everybody else. Alright, we're gonna start by buffing Ditting this time. Last time I started by buffing Hellkid. Apply the shield right away. And we will heal right away. This is the problem with Mia. I have to choose between healing and dispelling. Whereas if I had like Veronica built, or I had Heinrich, I could just like strip and heal, you know, because I have two different characters, right? But Mia is both the healer and the stripper. So she's not ideal here. Put the invincibility on myself. Valerian's looking a little tired. Just for landing those crits with Ditting. Oof. Hang in there, Mia. I'm gonna buff Hellkid. Oh my god. Mia is struggling. Okay, good. Heal just in time. Heal just in time. Okay, who do I put the invincibility on? This is like... I don't know. I guess I'm gonna do... Should it be Mia? Or should it be Ditting? I think Mia. Okay, good. He targeted Mia. That could have been like a critical decision right there. Alright, we'll break his attack. No, it didn't stick. Dude, Mia was hit 3 times there. Good lord, that was very fortunate that I had the invincibility on her. Okay, so we will... Do I want to buff Hellkid, or do I do the AoE? I think I buff Hellkid. Apply the shield. I was checking to see whose skills needed to be refreshed, by the way. That's why I was considering possibly just doing the AoE. Alright, so this next turn is where things might start to get way worse, because he's going to hit me hard, but at least we're doing good damage to him. Can we land the attack break? Yes, at least we landed the attack break. Ditting needs some help, though. Ditting is low. Oh, we got the health equalizer. Okay, maybe this will save me. Maybe this will save me from dying on this turn. F my life. That, I mean, that was one of the better runs, but that's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as Ditting went down, then just like everything falls apart. Rice asked, what's my server? I am on global. The global server. Sag. Okay. So I haven't tried the new Infinity Train. Let's do this. Oh, let me check in on that survey. 75% of people so far have said nope. They have not polled at all, which I think is fair. Alright, so I can only use green, dark, or light, but can also use Jada and Nahor. Okay, but I mean, I don't have either of those units anyway, so. Right? Like the run felt good, right, Dr. Eagles? Like it was like, oh, it's there, but then it just... Like once he finds a little crack, then you're just done. The train is much easier this time, it seems. Okay. Okay, so... I should probably be using Kazuo for some crowd control. I could use Fucho just for funds, but no. Maybe I don't use Kloss. Should probably be using Yelly. Is this good? I got some crowd control, 2 supports, a healer, a DPS. Let's try this. Let's see. Increase my max HP for each affinity character in the lineup. Damage results. What? Oh, increased by 2%. Okay. Crit rate and crit damage increased by 6%. Effect resist of all enemies decreased. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Squad seems good to you? Nice. I wish I could do manual, but we're stuck on auto. Because, like, I wouldn't have used all the skills on that first wave, right? But that's just, like, how the game mode is. Like, she just used her skill 3. We wasted Yelly's skill 3 to kill 1 half-life enemy there. These enemies are pretty cute. Like, what are these things that we're killing? That is so cute. Dude, that should be a Pokemon. Let's see, it can increase speed. A 6% chance to get 100% turn meter. Let's see. Final damage dealt increased by 10%. Oh, 10% chance to reduce CD of all skills by 1. Dude, let's do that. Let's do that. Wait, what's a better UI? GPU is currently running at 15%. Oh, it bumped up to 16%. CPU is running a little more because I'm streaming, but it's still only at 40%. Random PC metrics there for you. Okay, let's see. Crit rate and crit damage. Oh, dude, 25% chance to reduce CD? Bro, we're taking that. We're definitely taking that. That seems kind of busted. Well, so far these waves have been like not threatening at all. The auto mode is better here than Girls Frontline 2. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Dude, the auto mode... I know, Girls Frontline 2 is so weird. Because it's like the content is either super easy and autoable, or it's like slightly difficult, but the AI is terrible, so you lose. Let's see, at the start of each wave, reduce the CD of one skill by 5%. That's kind of doesn't seem that great. Max HP increased by 10%. Counterattack rate increased. Yeah, we'll go for that. I do have Bramble on, so that should be good. Dude, Yellie's so cool. Like with the bow, she's like... Yellie is definitely one of my favorite units. So is Freya. They kind of go well together too. Girls Frontline 2, they either know what to do or they don't. Yellie is your best DPS? I mean, that makes sense. I think Yellie is, like, one of the best DPS units in the game. I mean, like, no unit is just, like, universally, like, applicable everywhere, right? Which is one of the good things about this game. But if I were to list, like, the top 3 DPS in general in the game, it would be Yellie, Messiah, and Rosa. And Yellie might be the best of those 3 in most situations, you know? And I think maybe like just a slight tier down from that, where they're like a little more like focused, they're not as universally good. One of them would definitely be Jada. Trying to think who else is kind of like right there, like very strong but not quite as good. Let's see, cooldown at the start of each wave. Right. Assist rate for each affinity character. Damage increase. Let's go for the damage increase. Bryce says you're lurking now. You need to focus on this. Yeah. No worries, man. Lurk away. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so like, I feel like I feel like the top DPS are definitely, like I said, I would say Rosa, Yellie, and Messiah, with Yellie maybe being the best of them. Messiah's slightly better in PvP, probably. And then I think yes, Didding is a great call-out. So Didding is also extremely good, but like, he's only single target, right? So I'd put him just like a notch kind of below the 3 that I just mentioned. But yes, definitely Didding. And I think Jada, she's extremely good in some situations, but damage output isn't quite as big. And then Shadow Sonya. But again, she's like very specific, right? Like against like difficult Inferno bosses, but then she's like trash in PvP, right? And I think those are probably like your best DPSs in the game. But even then, there's a bunch of them that can still be good in other situations, right? Like, Rahu is solid. He's got some AoEs, also good in PvP. Kloros is solid for some bosses. Hoyon is really scary in PvP, but kind of bad in PvE. Romoka. Even Born and Tiamat can be good in some situations. I mean, the game does a really good job. Like, for all its faults, and there are some annoying-ass things about this game. Like, they do a really good job of actually making all the units good. Like, there are very few units that I would just be like, oh, it's bad, you know? Alright, we're up to B tier. This fight is definitely going on a long-ass time. Okay, let's see. Mirror reflection. Game reflect coding. At the start of every battle, reflect all damage and debuffs for 2 turns. That seems really insane. It only lasts for 3 battles, but that's still pretty insane. Follow-up attack rate increased. Final damage dealt increased by 10%, but HP lost at the end of each turn equal to... Oh, no. Let's go for this. This just seems like a free pass on, like, 3 waves. That seems pretty great. I feel like red is definitely lacking in strong DPS. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, like, you do have some decent ones. Like Kloros is very strong in some situations, but, like, you know, he's not, you know, he's no Yelly or Ditting. Like, what else does red have? I mean, you have Leanne, who's actually pretty dang scary in PvP. But her damage really falls off in a lot of PvE situations in the late game. Hellkid is a really, really good unit and is like a semi-DPS, but if we're really just like rating like DPS units, he'd be like kind of down on the list as far as being like a really effective DPS. So yeah, I'd have to agree. Red is kind of lacking. I think right now we're definitely in a green meta for sure. Like, you know, of course you have your light and dark characters, which I think are just, there's always going to be like standout light and dark characters no matter what. But of the RGB characters, I think we're definitely in a green meta. Blue is also good, but I think green in particular, because like the prevalence of like Freya, Kloss, and Kazuyo is just ridiculous right now. Yeah. Not to mention even like more like niche units, but you still see a lot, whether it's like Romoka or Gray or Sonya. Like there's green is pretty stacked. Holden can be depending on how you build him. Yeah, Holden can actually. I've definitely died to some Holdens. I think he's still not like a top tier DPS, you know, like a Messiah or something like that. But Holden is a really good unit. I think his big strengths are more his like debuff kind of things and like his counterattack. But very good unit. Probably one of the best red units in general. Alright, let's see. Counterattack rate increased by 25%, or for each different affinity character. Oh, we can increase our final damage. Let's go for this one, our counterattack. Let's go for that. It helps Yelly, like, shoot more, so we'll just lean into that. I think Mia is finally starting to like show up on people's radar a little bit more. I think Mia's actually one of the best fire units. I think if I had to pick the 3 best red units, it would definitely be Holden. Unfortunately, I don't have him, but it would definitely be Holden. And then probably Mia and Hellkid. Beyonton can be a pain in the ass in PvP too. But dude, yeah, I hate Kazuyo in PvP so much. It's like, it's gotten to the point where sometimes I will first pick her just because she is such a pain. Because she's so fast, right? And so, to be faster than her, like, I don't remember how she actually ranks in base speed. But typically, the only people that are faster than her in a real life scenario are either Kloss, Mio, or Lily. And like, let's say one person picks Lily, and then so the other person picks Mio. You definitely, then like, those are like the auto bans, right? And then at that point, you have to make sure you either pick Kloss or you pick Kazuyo. Because like, allowing your opponent to have both of those is so bad. Freya is also extremely fast too. Yeah, it depends on who else is on the team. Sometimes you ban her. Yeah, for sure. The other thing, I mean, you can just like get around her if you have Bulwark, right? And then it's just like she whiffs. The thing is, most of us, including myself, are not at a point where we've been able to really farm and invest in a good Bulwark set for multiple characters, because we're still trying to optimize like our sets to try and beat Inferno content. But ultimately, I think that she'll fall off once more people actually have been able to build Bulwark. Dr. Eagles says, when you have Lily and Neo, people will ban your Yelly. I mean, is it because you haven't chosen any other DPS? Like, I could, maybe that's justifiable if that's the only DPS you chose, then they're like, okay, well now they can't kill me. That still seems like a dubious decision on their part. Like, if you allow Mio to go first, like, you're probably just cooked, you know? Like, assuming you have anything else to back them up. This might be our last stage, by the way. It looks like we're kind of getting, like, stun locked here. I mean, she is scary. Yelly is scary. She can totally just, like, one-shot the whole team. Because, like, if she lands the defense down, then the AoE will, like, just obliterate you. I need to invest in my skill 3 more before I can, like, really show that off. But even now, like, she still is very threatening. Do you think we'll be able to get to double S? That's still possible, right? Because, like, even though we lost Yelly, we're grinding it out. I feel like we could get to double S. Freya is dealing some damage. At least we're getting a little bit of a damage boost from Kazuyo, which he puts him to sleep. Alright, let's go ahead and end that survey. And pull in 3, 2, 1. Alright, 80% said nope, they did not pull either of them. 20% pulled Nahor, and nobody pulled Fucho. Well, I pulled Fucho. But I would have recommended Nahor, honestly, if you were going to pull one of them. But I think it is like the right decision to probably just save, not pull any of them. Alright, yeah, we're definitely going to clear this wave. I might be in a situation where I'm still just like... I don't know how Yelly went down. It's like, I guess I'm still pretty tanky. Yeah, the crowd control has definitely helped me survive. Like, her putting them to sleep has been clutch, for sure. Bro, this is grindy. Time to hydrate, I guess. Alright, two guys left. Two guys left. I'm kind of hoping on the next wave they wipe me out. This is taking so long. We've been doing this for 18 minutes now. Progress was pretty quick before Yelly went down. I don't know what killed her. Like, nobody else is even close to being killed since then. Do the 5 times speed? Yeah, if this was not 5 times speed, oh my god. I definitely preferred the cage rumble, or whatever it was called. It was shorter. I felt like it was more strategically interesting, with like making the 3 different teams. This kind of just feels like a long ass grind. I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect it to be 30 minutes, or 20 minutes, I guess. I thought this was gonna be like, maybe 10 minutes. And I have a pure support Freya. Like, I have her with Gigabyte, and she's on Swift Rush Time Wave. So she's not nuking anything. And, like, Valerian and Kazuyo always hit like a wet noodle. Lily actually is, like, okay-ish damage for a support, but, like, yeah. This is pretty rough. Oh god, alright, what do we do? Revive. Oh, revive! Revive! Oh my god, thank god. Okay. Holy crap. Maybe we're back in it. We won't do another, like, 5-minute long wave. Alright, just don't kill Yelly. Please don't kill Yelly. Oh yeah, I did hit SS. Nice. Nice, we got in a chain of 4 there. Dude, this sleep is so good. It's kind of ridiculous. Only 1 follow-up attack? Aw, oh, that was unfortunate. Dude, these things are so cute, though. I feel bad about killing them. We're nearly to SSS. Wait, is SS the most you can get? It looks like I've filled it out, like I'm not moving on to another stage. Is Inferno good, or do you need to reroll? I don't think there's a character called Inferno. Am I crazy? Is there a character called Inferno? There is triple S. I guess I couldn't achieve triple S on that wave, but now it looks like I can from this point forward. Unless, Rice, I don't know. Are you playing on a different language than English? Maybe there is a character that translates to Inferno. I don't know. What do they look like? What do they do? Dude, the chain attack. Yelly is so good. Dude, and in this kind of mode where I can easily hit max stacks from the lion, I think this is actually like a really good shell to have on her. Because it goes so long, like I just get to stack the buffs like crazy. Oh, I think we got a boss. Is this the last wave? Oh god. The final boss of cuteness. No! Yelly died! Oh no! We're not gonna make it. Ah, so close to triple S. Oh, yo, that thing hits hard. Oh, dang. Dude. Suddenly, like, the power level just spiked like crazy. Okay. Okay, pretty good rewards, though. Dude, it felt like the triple S was right there, but that boss suddenly just got way, 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 way harder than anything. Okay. I'm going to farm this again really quick, and then we're going to go into a different boss. Okay, so... Can I beat Sharon? No, probably not, but we're going to try one. Beating Inferno Sharon would be pretty cool. The problem is these flowers. I don't have an effective way to deal with the flowers. Like, Sharon herself, yeah, she kind of does a lot of damage right away, but it's, like, not a huge deal. And so I was trying to do some time steal with Kloss, but that wasn't working really well. Alright, Dr. Eagles, have a good night. I could try Hellkit in here. I just don't know how to deal with the flowers. Maybe... Can Kazuyo put them to sleep? Let me see. Can Kazuyo sleep them? No. She cannot. Oh no, it's just that they can't take damage. So she could sleep them. Okay, okay. Let's try this. I've never tried Kazuyo in this fight. I'm actually gonna use... Yeah, I guess we'll use Ditting. Okay, let's see. Can she put them to sleep? Yes, she put both flowers to sleep. Okay, this could be a bit of a breakthrough, actually. Because if I can keep these flowers just forever asleep, that would make this fight way easier. Trying to get rid of her speed buff. Fortunately, it didn't work. Oh no, the flowers bloomed. And Kazuyo died. Dang. It felt like I was onto something, but is she just too squishy? I'm definitely gonna die now that these flowers are like awake. Let me try using a different squad here. Kachi the Guard would be really good here. Probably even Marvell would be good here. I don't have either of them built. I almost feel like Kraken would be better, except he's just gonna get immediately nuked by Sharon. He's gonna die. Let's just try this one more time. Let's try starting off with the heal from Mia right away. None of them got put to sleep by Kazuyo. That probably means this run should just be restarted right away. But we'll keep it going. I think this is probably just not going to work, unfortunately. It felt like a good idea when I first tried it. But I don't know. All right, heal again. The flowers are just brutal. At least we put one to sleep there. Oof. And dude, once they're evolved like this, I don't even know what to do about it. Try and add a shield to Didding. I don't know if that's really going to be effective. Alright, please everybody go to sleep. One went to sleep. And we're cooked. Didding goes down. Lily goes down. Everybody goes down. Oh my god. Alright. I think it might be like Kachi the Guard or nothing. I've also tried using Hellkid there because he can block debuffs. But it just hasn't worked for me. I'm not really sure why. I don't know. You know what? Let's try it one more time. I haven't tried it with Hellkid for a while. Because in theory, he should be able to do the same thing as Kachi the Guard. So let's see what this looks like. Problem is I'm missing a piece of equipment from Hellkid. Which is why I keep farming Terramaton. It just dispelled the shield. Like, so it kinda didn't even matter that he had the shield that prevents debuffs. Buff Hellkid again. Dude, that's so many stacks on. Look at poor Didding. He's definitely going down soon. Frickin' flowers. Oh my god. I mean, this is going better-ish, but this is still bad. This is definitely not close to victory. Alright. I just have to accept with what I have at the moment. That's just not going to be doable. Do we get anything good yet? Nope, nothing that I'm looking for. Let's check in and see where my union is at. Dude, like nobody has attacked on either side. We all sandbagging. If anybody watching right now is in my union, now is the time to take action. Get at them. We are missing a spot, by the way. We are recruiting one person. We are only 29 right now, so if anybody's interested in joining a competitive union, let me know. We do require Discord. We require a certain power level, and yeah, we need one more person. Alright guys, I'm getting tired. We'll leave that to finish up background farming on its own. I think we'll end the stream here. It's been a good one. Thanks for hanging out late with me. I know streams have been a little like off schedule normally, but that's just kind of how life has been lately. But yeah, thanks to all the lurkers, anybody new that came through, and Discord link is still pinned in the chat. Check that out, whatever side it's on. I think it's on that side over there. But yeah, all right. Hope you guys have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you, wherever you are at in the world. And I will catch you guys in the next video and on the next stream.